Welcome back to Workout Wednesday, continuing our kettlebell series. We're going to look at one of the next kind of foundation exercises, and that's a kettlebell press from the upper body. Going to do it with one kettlebell, and then we'll do doubles as well, and I'll show you a couple of different variations. Yeah. First thing is how you actually get the kettlebell up to this safe place on your chest without kind of injuring yourself. So you can do what's called a clean, but I'll just assume that you've not done that before, you've not used kettlebells, so we'll do it a far more simple way. And just by gripping on to the far away corner of the kettlebell, and then grip underneath your other hand there, pull it up, and then bring it onto your forearm from there. So this part is going down through the kind of groove of your hand, and you grip it onto the corner, yeah? Key thing from here is that the weight's not too far out this way. That can put too much stress on your shoulder, and the weight's not out in front of you. Again, a lot of weight going through your shoulder there, yeah? So it's kind of resting on your body. So if you look how my elbow is in at my body, the weight's on top of my forearm, hands are at the chest, also from here. And don't worry if you have to adjust your hips and your posture a little bit to support that weight. So first kettlebell press, we've got the kind of slow, hard style grind where we just rotate out, we keep really good solid posture, and we press up. Yeah, so as you can see, I'm using my whole body, hips forward, strong back, head forward, I'm using this arm, and then you kind of pull down as well. Pull down so the elbow's wide, and then curl back in. So again, you open out, really strong, press up, shoulder sucked in, head forward so the weight's supported, and then you pull down and back in. So that's one way, and if you've got really heavy weight, you're not going to be able to do that. So if you do have a heavier weight, we're going to use a little jerk and press, yeah? So probably best if you see this side on first of all. So this weight is resting into me. I'm going to use my hips and my legs. We dip, and then as you press up, the head comes forward. And then you bring it back down again. I'm using my hips and my legs to support. So we dip. So I'm using the rest of my body to control this weight. From there. So key thing is that you're not just trying to grind and muscle this up with the arms only. Even when you're doing the hard style slow press, you really lock through the legs, through the hips, and you are using the rest of the body. You open the chest out whenever you are starting to press overhead, and you pull the head forward. And then with the dip and press, you use your legs, momentum. You think about dipping to wind up momentum in the legs, fire up, and as soon as you feel the momentum's coming to your hips, that's when you pop forward. And you're thinking about the weight going straight up, yeah? So that weight is stacked over your elbow, over your shoulder, over your hips and your knees. Yeah, you don't want it in front of you. So that's the whole reason for popping the head forward. You can do both of them with two weights here. So we can lock really strong here. We open out, press up, same kind of thing. Head comes forward, we pull down wide, really, really strong, locking the core and the hips and back in. Or you can, again, keep the weight close in. You dip again, see how I'm really pressing my hips forward to support that weight and get underneath the weight. Always drop your kettlebells carefully. Good posture as you drop down. So try the press. If you feel like you don't have a lot of upper body strength, usually light weights to begin with, and get used to that angle. If your shoulder mobility is pretty limited as well, use a really light weight. You can even just you can use, say, a dumbbell to begin with and get used to this kind of posture where you're pressing straight up and the head comes forward. So enjoy the kettlebell press. Obviously comment and send us questions if you have any questions on technique, and please share the video.